excited to have David Erdy back in at 100% after his appendectomy in the fall, very truthfully. And with him back, we know we have a lot of work to do. We know we have to continue to improve and get better. But if we can do that, if we can continue to improve, if we can get David Erdy back where we know he can be, then we have a chance to be very good. Yeah, kind of unique schedule, because we go back, we're at the Big Ten Match Play Championship, which has turned out into an outstanding event. From day one it was, but it's continued to develop into one of the best collegiate tournaments of the year. It's a great fun tournament at a wonderful golf club in Bradenton called Concessions. Very, very difficult golf course, extremely demanding from tee to green, but in particular around the greens. The Big Ten Network will be there. It's just kind of that early showcase of Big Ten, and it's a great opportunity for us and a great venue. Hopefully we can. We finished second last year, and we won it the inaugural year of the event, and we'd love to win it again. And it's just a great opportunity. Then we have an alumni match in between at Naples with some of our alumni friends, which will also be a good opportunity to get out and maybe some not so good weather and go down south. And we go back to Florida again to coincidentally the same golf club, Concessions, and playing the Collegiate Callaway Match Play Championship, which will play match play once again against some of the premier teams in the country. And it's kind of a unique way to start the season, because we won't see any medal play until we get back home for the NYX Hoosier Invitational. But I think it's good. I think it gives us an opportunity to get better and get tougher and get harder and get ready for what's going to be a tough stretch and very competitive end of our season at the Big Ten Championships and on the NCAA postseason play. The seeding is what it is. It's seeding. And it's. I don't think that gives you real indication who may or may not win, but at the same time, it does bracket you that give you the best probably possibilities to advance through. We'll play as the third seed. Illinois is one. Iowa is one ahead of us in the golf stat rankings. We're actually ahead of them in the other rankings. Then we're third, and I think all those three teams are bunched up pretty tight. So I think all those three teams are pretty equal. But as third seed, we'll play the winner of Ohio State, Wisconsin. I really look for Ohio State to come through that match. It'd be a shocker if they did. And Ohio State's had kind of an up and down fall. They won a really prestigious tournament over at Muirfield, and then had some bad tournaments after that. They're kind of a scary team. We'll have to be ready to go right away out of the box if we get to face Ohio State. Our 6 players, Chase Wright's led us in the fall. He's the guy for us right now. We need him to continue. David Erdy, after struggling after his appendectomy, I think is back and ready to go strong. And again, with him back, we'll be hard to beat if we get him back. David Mills had another outstanding fall. He's been always a slow starter in the spring, so we got to get him up and get him going right away. Brant Pieper, he's hard to beat in Florida, and we're going back to Florida, so that's where the young man's from, and I think that's where he plays his best golf. Corey Zadonis continues to show improvement for us, continues to be a player that is hard, if not impossible, to keep out of the lineup. Then freshman Andrew Falk had an outstanding fall, very much deserves to go, and that's our top 6.